And it's very, very demanding. Because currently the SME sector in South Africa is contributing close to about 32 to 35% of the GDP of the country. In terms of employment, it is responsible for close to over 60% of the employment rate in this country. Now, in terms of company employability, it occupies a space of over 90%. So the big business, though they are so loud, in terms of value contribution, the SME is critical. So taking a career in this direction, you will not be making any mistake. So I would encourage you to take full part. Immediately after the presentations, we are breaking up to workshops. And these workshops, take it seriously. As the presentations run on, we will be repartitioning you into the various groups. And we will assign you to the various groups for your simulation exercises. So with that said, I welcome Pastor Joshua, who is taking the first presentation, and he'll be running us through, the growth of an establishment.
Thank you, sir. Well, today I'm not Pastor Joshua, I'm Joshua. And I'm going to be taking you on this because I'm not in the church preaching now. I'm here presenting. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the place of empowerment and enlargement. Why I'm saying that is this. There was a statement made that changed the whole of America to what it is today. When I was about 21, that should be so long ago, one of my mentors looked at me and said, I want you to be rich. And he gave me a gift of book. My 21-year birthday gift was a set of books. And these books were talking of how to start a business, how to do this. Then one major book that I love so much is one that says 101 Laws of Self-Made Millionaire. Now in that book, the first word that came out of that book says that when America was in their recession, they had a lot of crises, nothing was working. J.F. Kennedy made a statement and he said, think not what you will do for America. No, think not what America will do for you, but think what you will do for America. And that produced about 91% of the millionaires that we have today. Why? Because people started reaching into themselves, started thinking of what problem to solve, and then started solving it, and then from the value they added, they made money. And this is very, very critical. Most times we have distorted the image of the young ones coming up. It happened to us while we were growing up. What am I trying to say? When we're growing up, our parents will ask us, what do you want to be when you grow up? It's a good question, right? Mm-hmm. And we say, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer, right? But we need to change that question. Those things are very, very good. And that is why we've been able to make some major success in the world today. But we should ask our children, when you grow up, what problem do you see around or in the world that you would love to solve? It opens a child's mind to a broader perspective, not to just be having an employee mentality. You should work for a person, you can work for an organization, you can work for a company, but also you can create other streams of income. Say other streams of income. Because money is actually the result of the value that we give. And we all carry so much on the inside of us. And that is why this is very, very important. Thanks for great people here, real estate people, wonderful people. I love what you said. You said you are caged. But you are not caged. You actually have more opportunity to invest and enlarge and expand. You get my point? To put your money that you're making, set some part aside and say this is for investment. And another thing that I would like to say before I go into this is, one of the major books I would think we all need to read is The Richest Man in Babylon. How many of you have read that book, The Richest Man in Babylon? Oh, you've read The Richest Man in Babylon, that started from a shoemaker and there is the 21st century of it. So what is going to be happening today is, I want to see how we can, bring this into the 21st century, into what we are doing right now, and how to make it go from good to great. While I was coming up in life, I work with a company called Atilia Services, and what we do is we take a company that is already doing very good. You believe you are doing very, very good, you are making some millions, right? But we take you from good to great by going through everything you do in the company, talking to even all your staffs, and then we now say, okay, if you put this way, if you do this way, if you do this way, you get to skyrocket, move to the next level of your financial income and your business growth. And it has worked so well. So today, the first point we're going to be talking about growth and organizational life of SMEs. I've had the grace to work with the government of this particular city, and I had a program with my church, because one of the things is about 2,500 membership. Now, what I'm trying to do is to be able to bring people to the point of being able to think in a broader perspective, not just looking for a job, you get it, but also starting something with their skill. So I invited the Madam Speaker, and the Deputy Speaker was there, and he made a very profound statement, which I would like every one of us to take note of. He said there's so much, he mentioned I won't mention the specific amount of millions, or billions actually, that is made available for this particular venture. For every business, like if you have a business idea or something that can actually add to the economy better the economy, that they will sponsor. Are you getting my point? So there are so many opportunities that is made available for them that have ideas and they are willing to take the risks to make it happen. So many, especially in this country. So we're going to be looking at growth and organizational life of SME. Core objective. We're going to define the 5 stages of small business growth. Sorry, I believe we can see the board. Is it a little clear? Okay. Because I see no one is using glasses. So.
Can I ask if you will be able to send the slides after the training?